We do 1.4 million revenue, and we'd like to be at 5 million in 3 years. We actually coach online golf, so it's online.
So you sell X to golf to whom?
To consumers, so to the average golfer.
Okay, average people, normal people. All right.
Yeah, normal people. So we're looking to. So what's stopping us from doing that? We had some ideas before we got here. We have some new ideas now that we are here.
Yeah.
Data, huge problem for us. Focus is an issue.
Okay.
The way that we make our money is through the online subscription, which is great. It's our passion. It's what we like doing, but we're doing a bad job of that at the moment. We also have, which is nice, because of our social media presence, though, we've got brands that are willing to spend quite a lot of money with us. So that part of the business does really well. That's kind of holding
the media
the business.
Side.
The media side is holding the business at the moment, for sure.
Okay.
And then, so we can generate lots of traffic and get lots of people, but we're not very good at...
Do you have multiple personalities? Not you, but... multiple faces inside the business that
so there's two of us. There's two main ones. Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Two main coaches, myself and Andy, who's over there.
Okay, heard. Okay, so why don't you pick one of the businesses? So you said you're passionate about the membership thing?
Yes, I think that the thing for us is what we want to be able to do is we want to be able to do this business for a long time, but then potentially sell it at the end. Okay. So it's kind of like this is the thing that we love doing. We love coaching. We love changing lives through
the
golf.
media business is for sure more sellable than the other thing. Mm-hmm. Because I'll explain why. So the thing that's going to matter, like the three big things. Like if I had to simplify the long list that you guys have in front of you, well, it is a pretty simplified list. But like you have really good gross margins, it's growing fast, and you have revenue stick, right? If all three of those things are true, then obviously you have key man risk and things like that that would go with the business. But like if you had those three things, the business itself, the model is very strong. Mm-hmm. I can promise you that your media people, the people who are buying ad space for you, will be stickier than the consumers who are buying golf community stuff. Mm-hmm. And the margins on media are virtually 100%. Mm-hmm. Now, the digital community is also virtually 100%. So they're kind of a wash there on gross margin. Yeah. And then you just have growth rate. Now, one of the beautiful things that I love the most about media business is very unique to media, which is that the way that you advertise is also the way you deliver. So you just have to do one thing, which is get attention. Yeah. And then you sell the attention, then you just get more attention. And then people find out about your business because you got attention, and then you get more attention. And so if you're passionate about the community thing, which is making content for golfers, right? Mm-hmm. Why don't you just make more of that content and just make it free and let you get more attention? So that's what we do. So we have obviously for all our brands that we cover, it's just literally us doing the coaching online. But then it's just the higher level of coaching, I suppose. Oh, just like higher ticket? Yeah. And that's what's making you less money? Yeah. At the moment. Well, again, data and focus is our main things that we're looking at. Well, how many people work for you? 10. Jesus. Seems so odd. It's like 1.4 million, you got 10 employees. It's a little bit high, right? Are there a lot of VAs? So what happened was after COVID, like 2021, 22, we actually grew to 2.6. Okay. But then as a result of growing the team, scaling the team, and thinking that we were picking the right people and we didn't really know how to do it, I think I've struggled since. So how'd you go from 2.6 to 1.4? And that's mainly, the brand revenue has gone up and the subscription revenue has dropped. Why can't we just do more of this brand revenue? You're like, I've got this thing that I'm not trying to grow that's growing, that's super valuable, and it's high gross margins. Like the other thing that's really hard that I haven't done really well, and it's shrinking. How do I grow that one? Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I think there's probably like a natural, we know that in our mind, the best product is the membership, because that's where they really get the best of us. And we feel like that's what's going to take it to 50 million, whereas the brand stuff is going to be holding us back. Think about the amount of, how many $50 million golf coaching businesses do you know of? No one. Right. No How many media businesses? I'll tell you, more than that. Yeah. And golf is an awesome niche. Mm-hmm. Huge spenders. It's one of the few things men spend money on. Yeah. No, seriously, it's making more money. Cars, watches. Yeah. Below the belt, above the belt, right? And then, and then you've got golf and shooting, and then prepper stuff. That's guys. That's it. Yeah. Right. But we earn a disproportionate amount of the money. Yeah. And so you are one of the outlets that men spend money on and consume in a big way. So yeah, I mean, I feel like.
Yeah, helpful. Thank you.
And to make you feel better, just for everybody, I'm not really talking to you. I'm talking through you to everybody else. So there's this great Yiddish saying that I say all the time, and I really like it, which is, your nose is an inch above your mouth, but it takes somebody else to tell your breath smells bad. And so sometimes one of the biggest benefits that we have with the portfolio companies, like all the portfolio companies, like they're good CEOs, like they're smart dudes and dudettes, and like they're intelligent people. It's just like that's what outside eyes can do. It's just like, oh, really growing thing that has high margins and has high enterprise value, thing that we're struggling with and not paying attention to that we think is more valuable and isn't, and going down, and is less scalable. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
If you are a business owner and you are not growing as fast as you'd like, I'd like to give you a free gift. So my team and I put together the $100 million scaling roadmap, which is basically 200 hours of us looking over all the portfolio companies we've had and what stages of growth they went through, and more importantly, where they got stuck and how they got past it. And so we broke it into these 10 stages, and we made this little kind of quiz thing where if you put in your business information, it'll tell you where you're at, and the most important part for you, what to do for each of the functions of the business across product, marketing, sales, customer success, recruiting, IT, human resources, and finance. And so no matter what you're struggling with, someone else has already struggled with it and solved it. And so I'd like to give you this thing absolutely free. You can go to acquisition.com/roadmap, plug in your business information. And if you want us to actually help you deconstrain the business and you're trying to scale, we'd love to help you out. On the thank you page, you can just book a call with my team, and we will look at the business, see if we can help. And if we can, we'll invite you out to Vegas, and we'll do this in person live.